Scotty? Styles, it's me.
Before we had Scott McCall, and even before we had Scott Howard, there was another, the original Teen Wolf, Tony Rivers. Now that all the looky-loos have cut out of the video, let's get into the original Teen Wolf, which came out in 1957 and was called I Was a Teenage Werewolf.
Come on, Tony, cut it out. Tony.
Come on, Jimmy, hit him again. He's been begging for it. Please, Tony.
Poor Tony. He's got anger issues, he's prone to getting into fights.
Well, you started it.
Look, you started it. Just slap me on the shoulder.
It's a friendly tap. I don't know what you got so excited
I don't
about.
like that kind of friendship. I don't like to be hit from behind by anybody, anytime. I don't like to be touched.
Okay. The way you jumped me, you think I tossed a brick at you.
These violent tendencies and inability to control his temper get him sent to a psychiatrist for treatment. Unfortunately, his HMO will only pay for a mad psychiatrist.
What are you doing? I'm going to mix the serum with the scopolamine.
Alfred, do you realize the possible consequences?
I realize one thing, that at last, after years of searching, I found a suitable person for my experiment. I'm going to take this out of the realm of possibilities, into the world of exact science.
But you're sacrificing a human life.
Do you cry over a guinea pig? This boy's a free police case. We're probably saving him from the gas chamber.
The boy is so young and the transformation horrible.
You call yourself a scientist.
Dr. Alfred Brandon is apparently a total stan of the whole Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde thing, and he uses an experimental form of hypnotherapy to bring out Tony's wild side, which just happens to be a werewolf.
No.
Remember how wonderful it was when you sprang suddenly, dug in with your fangs, a soft throat, the gush of warm blood?
No!
Yes. I want you to remember. You must remember.
While it looks campy and kind of cheap by our standards, I Was a Teenage Werewolf is a landmark film in the werewolf canon for a multitude of reasons. Featuring a young Michael Landon as the troubled teenager Tony Rivers, it introduced audiences to a novel twist, transforming the protagonist into a werewolf via hypnosis rather than through the conventional methods of bites, curses, or lunar cycles.
Through hypnosis, I'm going to regress this boy back into the primitive past that lurks within him. I'm going to transform him and unleash the savage instincts that lie hidden within. Then I'll be judged a benefactor. Mankind is on the verge of destroying itself. The only hope for the human race is to hurl it back into its primitive dawn, to start all over again. What's one life compared to such a triumph?
This unique plot element set the stage for a fascinating blend of psychological horror with mythological terror, breaking away from established tropes and narratives that previously confined werewolf lore.
It's a human being possessed by a wolf. When the evil eye is on you, the savage beast somehow gets inside and controls you.
Why, you're crazy. You better not let anyone hear you talk like that, Peppy. You'll wind up in a booby hatch. Werewolf. Come on.
Yes, that's what I said the first time it was told to me. Later, what I saw, what I heard, convinced me.
The most significant aspect of I Was a Teenage Werewolf is perhaps its reflection of contemporary societal fears. The 1950s was a decade marked by profound changes. The post-war baby boom had created a new teenage culture, and with it came an anxiety about youthful rebellion, delinquency, and the perceived breakdown of traditional family. In the film, Landon's boy-next-door image provides a stark contrast to his werewolf alter ego, effectively capturing the prevailing societal apprehensions about teenagers. Could the youth of the day, seemingly so innocent, harbor darker, untamed impulses? The pseudo-scientific approach of using hypnosis to bring about the transformation also touched upon the burgeoning post-war interest in psychology, as well as concerns about scientific experimentation going too far. This blending of science and mythology, rationality, and chaos also fed into broader fears of the era. The hypnosis angle conjures the Frankenstein-like theme of humans playing God, a recurring motif that has echoed through horror literature and film since Mary Shelley first brought her not-so-good scientist to life. Fast forward to today, and you'll find that the anxieties exploited by I Was a Teenage Werewolf remain strikingly relevant.
It's Tony, and he's not even late.
Maybe you're beginning to train him.
That's no way to call for a date. When I courted your mother,
Things were different then.
I still want my daughter treated with respect.
Your father's right, Arlene. Listen to him.
Oh, Dad, it's got nothing to do with respect. That's the way all the kids do it.
The film serves as an allegorical take on parental fears about the transition from adolescence to adulthood, a period marked by emotional volatility, identity formation, and encounters with societal expectations. While the mechanisms of rebellion may have evolved from leather jackets and slicked back hair to social media activism and countercultural trends, the underlying tensions between parents and teenagers remain largely unchanged. To preserve innocence while confronting life's complexities is a timeless theme, and one that continues to generate emotional investment from audiences. Moreover, the ethical questions raised by the film regarding scientific manipulation are still pertinent in discussions about advancements in genetic engineering, artificial intelligence, and psychological treatments. The eternal debate of how far is too far when tampering with nature remains unresolved and is only becoming more pertinent with each new scientific breakthrough. I Was a Teenage Werewolf also carved out a legacy that transcended its mid-century trappings. By pioneering the concept of the teen werewolf, it paved the way for a slew of films, TV shows, and literature that have adapted, critiqued, and expanded upon this subgenre. From the 1985 movie Teen Wolf that made a horror show of puberty, to Big Wolf on Campus, which found the humor in the horror of not fitting in.
Look, no one can know about the hi, but me, okay? We don't know if she can be trusted. She sets my heart aflutter too, but you cannot tell her. And hairy freaks of nature are not exactly welcome in suburbia.
And right into the MTV series Teen Wolf, which was all about finding your pack and the overwhelming strength of friendship.
Styles, if you have it, we'll do something. I'll do something.
The blueprint provided by the 1957 classic remains a touchstone, demonstrating the film's undeniable impact on both the horror genre and popular culture at large.